Hello and welcome to today's dance lesson. We're dancing at home again, but that's fine because we've done it before, so we'll do it again. Over the next few weeks we are going to be looking at art and religions. We're going to be looking at Islamic art, we're going to be looking at Christian art. There's some beautiful pieces of artwork out there. We're going to be looking at some sculptures and patterns, and all of that works really well with dance. So we're going to be making up our own dances about that. So we are going to do a warm-up first of all to get warm up because it's a little bit chilly at the moment. I hope you've got some space. I've got a little bit of space. You don't need very much, but just have a look around. Make sure if there's any little tables or chairs or things you want to push to the side and have a little bit of space. We've got our imaginations, we'll be fine. Let's go. So we're going to warm up and we're going to start by doing our stop, go, sit, stand warm up. So when I call it out, you have to do it. Ready? When I say go, you've got to jog on the spot. Go. Come on, let me see those feet. That's if I was there, I'd be shouting, come on, faster. Good, and freeze. Now freeze is an interesting shape, so it can be anything you like, as long as you're frozen. And go. Good. Faster. And freeze in a different shape this time. Something completely different. Good, really frozen. Are you still? Good, and go. Well done, and freeze. Maybe a different level. Maybe you can go really high. I can cheat and touch my ceiling because I've got a low ceiling up here. Good, one more. Go. Well done. And freeze. Last time. Good. Okay, this time we're gonna sit. That's easy. And stand. And sit, woo, and stand. Good, okay, you ready? I'm gonna mix them up. Listening, we're gonna go. Sit, stand, go, freeze, freeze, freeze in another position, go, sit, stand. Oh, well done. Okay, I'm going to make it even harder, but you're really good at this. We're going to do opposites. So, go is freeze, freeze is go, sit is stand, stand is sit, exactly. Okay, ready? I'm going to mix it up. Here we go, and freeze. And go, and stand, and sit, and sit. Oh, did I get you? And go, and sit, and freeze. Well done, keep going. Good. And go on a different level this time, something a bit different if you can. And stand, and sit, and go. Well done. Okay, and breathe. Okay, I'm going to call out some words now to get our dance heads back in action. So, I'm going to call out these words. I want you to show me these movements. Okay, so my first word is going to be twist. So, can you show me a lovely twisty shape? Anything you like. It doesn't have to be on the floor. Okay, but how many body parts can you twist? Can you twist your fingers? Can you twist your toes? Can you twist your back, your neck, your head? Good, it's a really lovely twisty shape, because in our artwork we're going to be looking at later, there's going to be lots of twisty shapes. Good, can you show me a curl? So a curl could be anything. If you think about like a chocolate curl, it does that. So you could curl your arms around. Good. Maybe you could curl them around your legs. Good. You could curl your legs around each other. Okay, so think of a curl shape. Lovely. Can you show me a sway? So I'm just going to do a sway up, sway, sway. It's a bit like a swing as well, isn't it? Sway. Or you can stand on the spot and sway, transferring your weight from one foot to the other, like you're being blown in the breeze. Good. Can you show me a spread? Can you spread right out? And we can spread out on this level. So if you can touch one wall and the other wall. Or what I really like is spreading out on the floor like peanut butter. Splat. You can do a really nice spread right out on the floor. That's it. Nice and flat, like you've been squashed into the floor. Good. Okay, the next one is flick. Can you show me a flick? So imagine you've got something on the end of your fingers and you're flicking it out. Or flick your foot. Flick your other arm. Good. Flick. Flick both together. Good. Flick your foot. Flick it off. Good. Flick something off your hip. Flick. Good. Flick your elbow. I like that one. Nice. And the last one is, can you extend, which means get longer, get bigger. So we're going to start quite small. I'm going to extend our arms. 1, 2. Can you extend so they're really long? Really stretch out. Good. We can lie on the floor and we can extend our feet, so we're pointing our toes. We can also extend our arms to a really long shape. And extend your body. Hopefully you've got space. Extend. Good. So it's good to think of those dance words and get back into our dance head and body. So I'm going to show you a few bits of artwork now. And this is what we're looking at over the next few weeks. So here's an example of some Islamic art. And Islamic art's been around for thousands and thousands of years. And it's a very specific design. If you can see this, I'll try and get really close, because it's beautiful, beautiful, tiny detail. So it's sort of lots of intricate patterns all linked together. And they're often very symmetrical, so they're the same on both sides. Can you see? So we have triangles, we have tiny circles. They're almost like little tiles, all fitting together like a sort of beautiful puzzle. And the colours are lovely as well. As what colours can you see in there? You've got blues, greens, so different shades of brown. You can see a little sort of reddy pink colour. So there's lots and lots of different colours. Instead of animals and people, Islamic artists often use patterns and geometric shapes. They don't want to take the focus away from their god Allah. So that's an example of that one. And then here's another beautiful pattern here. You can see this looks like a sort of tiled floor or something, doesn't it? So you can see this is a sort of star shape here. So as well as some pointy shapes, we've also got some curved bits here. So we've got curved, then like a little corner of a square, curved little corner of a square, then another star in the middle, and then we've got crosses and triangles. So there's so much detail just in one pattern. And the thing we're going to be looking at is a lot of these patterns are repeating patterns. So you can see this is the same, the same, the same. And then these three are the same. And then these three are the same. So that's what we're going to be looking at. That's a lovely thing to look at in dance. Something that's repeating and going over and over again, which we can do a lot in dance as well. So one example that's repeated a lot in Islamic art is something called an arabesque. And this is, again, a very intricate pattern, which is often shows leaves and flowers, and it's shown in wood carvings, and it can be shown on buildings, on clothing, and in books. And you can see here, again, this beautiful flow of the pattern, and you can imagine what we can do with this in dance. It would be fantastic. So this has given me lots of ideas. So this is called an arabesque, and actually there's an arabesque in ballet. It's a very specific position where the back leg's extended and the front arm's extended, and that's called an arabesque. So here we go. And I said they don't use animals, but actually I found a plate which they did use some beautiful birds. So I suppose occasionally they did use animals, and this is examples of how they use patterns on special things. So this beautiful plate here, can you see this has got two birds, and again lots of patterns and these sort of leaves around here. And then this is a very special prayer rug. And what Islamic artists did is, again, can you see the detail in that rug? Now this is woven, so you can imagine the time and the detail it took to actually sort of sew and weave all the little different patterns into that rug, which is probably quite big, because if you're going to kneel on it, that's actually a really, really beautiful piece of work that must have taken a long time to do. So again, we've got the repeating pattern sort of around the edge, and we've got lots and lots of different colours here. So those would be very special to someone, so they wanted to make them really beautiful. And art does that, doesn't it? Art can be very, very beautiful. So there's the arabesque again, and there's that lovely starry pattern, which I think looks like tiles. And then we have that one, which looks sort of like the roof of a building. I feel like I'm on the side of a mosque, or maybe inside. Like, they sometimes have beautiful domes, don't they? And so that's the inside of a mosque. Really beautiful, that one. There we go. And look at the colours, arabesque, and the different ceramics and textiles. So this has given me lots of ideas to make dances to. So I like the idea of this repeating patterns idea. So what I thought I'd do is take the idea of the petals of a flower, or you could have points of a star, and we're gonna draw 4 petals. So we're gonna go up and down and side and in and down and up and side and in. So our hands are together like that, and it's as though they're a paintbrush. I'm going to make them quite big. So we're going to go 1. So we're kind of doing that shape. So that's one sort of petal or one point of a star. So we're going to go up, down, side, in, down, up, side, and in. Okay, so that's our petal or star. Good. So make that really big. Have a go at that one. The next one, you're going to bring your hands together and you're going to bring them round like you're creating a ball. And this is really nice to do. It's quite relaxing, I think. You imagine you're holding a ball, and you imagine, what is that made of? Mine's going to be quite heavy. It's going to be made of glass. And so I can roll it round my hands like that. Can you really imagine holding it? It's quite heavy, so it's going to feel weighty in your hands. So we're making this lovely circle shape with our hands. So we're going to bring them around, and then we're going to hold it from the top and the bottom and slide our hands around. Good. Don't drop it. So we have our star. Here we go. 4 points. Okay, we have our ball. We go round, round, round. Good. I want you to spread your hands out. Imagine there's a big piece of cloth along the wall, and you're running your hands along it, so you can almost feel what that texture feels like. Imagine that prayer rug that we saw was in front of you, and it would feel maybe rough, maybe soft at the same time, because it's all that intricate detail and it's woven with that sort of material. So you can feel your hands along, really spread out like we did in our warm-up. Stretch, show me that big piece of material that you are. Good. And then finally, I want you to bring your hands in as though you're drawing a triangle, because there's lots of triangles in those shapes as well. You're going to bring your hands in. I'm going to go all the way down to the floor. Okay, so that is our little phrase. So we're going to draw our points of our star. 1, 2, 3, 4. Show me your big ball shape. 1, 2, 3. Spread out. Good. And then show me your triangle shape all the way down to the floor. So if we drew that, we'd have the sort of petals or star. We'd have a circle. We'd have a big wide shape, like a spread out shape, and then we'd have our triangle to the floor, wouldn't we? So that's what our pattern would look like. Now what we're going to do is repeat that several times, but each time we're going to get faster, because we can do that in dance and it looks really nice. So we're going to start off slow, and then the next time we're going to go a bit faster, and then the next time faster, and the next time faster. So we're going to do it 3 times. Okay, and I've got some really nice music. Now what's really hard, and what you've got to try and do, is however fast the music goes, you've got to stay at the same speed that we started at. Okay, so we will speed up our movement, but the music might get faster, but you have to stay at that same speed. Okay, so let's have a quick go. So here we go, our 4-point shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, our ball shape. Lovely, spread out. And triangle, right, this time a bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ball shape, keep going, keep moving, spread out and down. Right, this is really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ball shape, spread out and down. Okay. So if you want to, you can pause me. You can have a little practice and have a go at going slow and then faster. If you want to try it with the music, I'm going to put it on now, and then we can have a go with this music. So keep practicing. Let me just find the music 1 second. And here we go. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Even though the music's slow, you've got to keep going fast. Spread out. Good. How was that? Okay, so the music's a bit tricky because it goes really fast and it slows down, and then it goes fast again. Okay, so this time we're going to try it 5 times. I'm going to start really slow this time. Okay. A little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster. To the end, we're going really fast. Okay, even though you're going fast, you can't just mess your movements up though. I want to see your clear ball shape. I want to see your big spread. I want to see your triangle. Show me that shape. Beautiful triangle shape all the way down to the floor. So we'll try it 5 times, starting really slow, up to really, really fast. Okay, we'll go from the beginning of the music as well. Here we go. Okay, really slow. Even though the music's slowing down. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Spread out, triangle, faster. Fastest yet. That last one was really fast, wasn't it? I like doing that. Ooh, that feels so satisfying. I love that the big glass ball one especially. I like the triangle. Which one did you like? Have a think. Now, I want to know which ones you like because I want you to add 2 or 3 or even one movement, one, 2 or 3 movements to the end of your pattern, to the end of your dance. So we finish by doing our triangle all the way down to the floor. Now what I want you to do is add 1, 2 or 3 more movements to that phrase. So if you want to, you can just add 1. If you're feeling a bit more confident, you can add 2. If you're feeling really confident, you can add 3. Okay, so pause me. You can add any pattern you like. You could add a circle, you could add a square, you could add whatever you like, but add those on to the end of our phrase. So we finish with our triangle, okay, and you can add on whatever you like, okay? And then we're going to add that to our dance. So pause me. Okay. Right, hopefully you've had a minute or 2 or 3, however long you need to do that. Okay, and we're going to add that on with the music. So we're going to do, I'm going to add on a big circle. I'm just going to add on one more shape, and I'm actually going to add on a second circle here. So at the end of my dance, I'm going to go circle, circle. So let's have a recap. We go star, good, we go ball, we go spread, we go triangle, and then you do your shapes, or you can copy mine, circle, circle, whatever you want to do, okay? And don't worry, I might finish before you, you might finish before me, it doesn't matter because all our dances will be slightly different. Okay, so let's try that with the music, with your new choreography added on to the end, and let's try it 3 times, okay? Ready? Let's go. Here we go. Keep going. Okay, a little bit faster if you can. Last time, really fast. Okay, now what we can do is, if you want to, you can wind back that so you can listen to the music and have a little bit more of a practice. But well done, I think that looked fantastic. What would be a lovely thing to do is get a pen and paper and imagine and draw what we've drawn in the air. So I draw a star, and then I draw a circle, and I draw a sort of wide block, because we've done that with our hands, and then I draw a triangle, and then I draw 2 more circles on the floor. So have a think about what that would look like, and what would yours look like, what would that pattern look like. And we sort of created our own piece of artwork physically with our bodies, and then we've created it on a piece of paper as well, haven't we? So that would look really lovely. So well done. Let's do a quick cool down, okay, because you've been working really hard. So can you make a really, really small shape, okay? And I want you to breathe in as if you're expanding like a balloon. So we're going to make a huge round shape as we get bigger. So we're going to breathe in. And imagine someone's coming along and they've suddenly popped you, and you're going to deflate all the way down to the floor. Can you breathe in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Really tall, really big and round. Someone comes along and pops you. All the air comes out. Last one. Someone comes along with a pin and pops you. All the way down. Good. Well done today. I wish I could see these dances, but hopefully I will soon. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. And we'll be doing some more art in dance. Thank you.